What's up guys, this is guitar lesson number 79, the song Road Trippin' by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And first up, the song's in standard tuning. And second of all, you might wonder why I'm holding my electric guitar here and not my acoustic guitar. Well, that's kind of because my acoustic guitar is kind of outdated, and it's still good for songs with chords, because with chords, you know, the sound hasn't got to be that clean as with single notes, and in this song we've got some single notes on the higher frets, and I just need a better guitar for that, and that's why I'm using this one. And let's get started with the intro, which is also the first and should sound like this. And this is how it works. First we put our first finger on the second on the fourth string and pick it with our thumb. Now our third finger goes on to the third on the first string, and we pick the first and sixth string together. So we get now fourth again. Now with our second finger we pick the second string, fourth again, and first string and sixth string together once more. So we get now again fourth string, second string, fourth string, and first string, and that's your whole first thing. So we get now we put our first finger on the third on the fifth string and our third finger on the fifth on the second string, and we pick fifth string, fifth and second together, fifth once more, third string, and fifth. So we get, now we slide down one fret, so now first string on the second and third string on the fourth, we pick those two strings together. Now fifth string, third string, fifth string, second string, fifth string. So we get so last two are and that's the whole intro and verse and the main riff of the song. And this is how it works. First we put our second finger on the second on the fourth string and first finger on the first on the second string. Now we pick the fifth and first together. Fourth string, second string, fifth, first. So fifth and first, fourth, second, fifth, first. Now we switch from this position to this one, pretty easy. First finger now on the second on the fifth string, third finger on the third on the second string. We pick those two together. Fourth string, third string, fifth string, second string. So fifth and second together, fourth, third, fifth, second. Now we go from here to here. So now first finger on the third on the fifth string, third finger on the fifth on the fourth string, and pinky on the fifth on the second string. We pick the fifth and second together, fourth, third, fifth, second. So the exact same picking order as on the chord before. Fifth and second together, fourth, third, fifth, second. And Now we slide up onto the 10th and 12th, first finger on the 10th on the 5th string, and third finger goes onto the 12th on the 4th and 3rd string, and pinky onto the 12th on the 2nd string. Now we pick the 2nd string and the 5th string together. Now the 3rd string, 4th string, and we do it twice. So, and that's already it. Now let's get to how the bridge works. First we put our fingers on like this. First finger on the 7th on the 5th string, third finger on the 9th on the 4th string, and second finger on the 8th on the 2nd string, and be careful to put your 7th finger over the 3rd string as well. And now we pick 5th and 2nd together, 4th, 3rd, 5th, 2nd, now we go to this position, first finger on the 2nd on the 4th string, and second finger on the 2nd on the 2nd string, and we pick 5th and 2nd together, 4th, 3rd, 5th, 2nd, so the exact same picking order as on the chord before. Now we jump to this one, first finger now on the 3rd on the 5th string, third finger over the 4th and 3rd string on the 5th, and pinky on the 5th on the 2nd string. Same picking order again, so 5th and 2nd together, 4, 3, 5, 2. And slide up onto this one. First now on the 5th over the 5th up down to the 2nd string, and our third finger on the 7th on the 4th string, and pinky on the 7th on the 2nd string. We pick exactly in the same order as before, 5th and 2nd, 4th, 3rd, 5th, 2nd. After having played the bridge a couple of times, we put our fingers on like this. First finger now on the 4th over the on the 4th, 3rd, 2nd and 1st string, but the only two important ones for this first finger are the 4th and 2nd string, because we've got the 2nd finger on the 5th on the 3rd, and the 3rd finger on the 5th on the 1st string. And now we pick 4th and 1st together, 3rd, 2nd, 4th, 1st. 4th and 1st together, 3, 2, 4, 1. And that's the ending of the bridge, and there's only one part left, which is the ending. And in the end, we put our first finger on the 4th over the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, and our third finger goes onto the 5th on the 1st string. Now we pick the 4th and 1st together, then the 4th again, 2nd, 4th, and 1st and 2nd together. So 4th and 1st, and then 4, 2, 4, and 2nd and 1st. Then the 4th again, 2nd again, 4th, 1st and 2nd, and 4th. So we get then we slide up. So now we've got our first finger on the 13th over the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st string, and our second finger on the 14th on the 3rd string, third finger on the 14th on the 1st string. We pick them together, we get a, and then we put our first finger on the 10th on the 4th string, pick it once. Now we put our fingers on like this. First finger on the 10th on the 2nd string, second finger 11th on the 3rd string, and third finger 11th on the 1st string. We pick those 3 together. Now first finger on the 7th on the 4th string. Then we put the fingers on exactly as on the 11th and 10th, but now on the 8th and 7th. First finger on the 4th on the 4th string. Put them on the same way now on the 5th and 4th. First string on the 4th, on the 1st on the 4th string. And now we do it one more time with the 2nd and 1st. And pick the 1st on the 4th string once more. And the actual outro is just our first finger on the 2nd on the 4th string, and third finger on the 3rd on the 1st string. And now we pick 4th, 1st, 4th, 2nd, and we do it over and over again. And as you could hear, I got slower towards the end, and you don't pick them as hard as in the beginning of the outro, so you just fade out and get a little slower. And that's how you get this sound. And that's already it. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Helps me out a lot. Keep on subscribing, and I hope I will see you next time.